Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case is decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to back his testimony, there's an objection. I'll have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're gonna say I'm gonna be guilty, end of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you tell an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. No way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? Wait! Defense attorney isn't even here. They're not defending myself. What? Fun fact. Originally, back when Turnabout Sisters was supposed to be the first case, early in development, Winston Payne was originally supposed to be a defense attorney that would be the court-defended lawyer that would defend Phoenix, and you'd be playing as him. However, thankfully, they ended up having Phoenix defend himself instead. And Winston Payne, when they added the first Turnabout, they made him the tutorial prosecutor. Which is pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool bit of trivia. Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. A fool for a client, as they say. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, they will hear the testimony of a witness to a finished crime. Wait, does the... Wait a second. Does the phrase fool for a client apply if you're an actual lawyer defending yourself? I don't know. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask the Edgeworth witness to testify before? It's like he already knows why. I don't gonna raise judgment about this. I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you won't explain to the court. Why didn't his testimony testify in the trial against Miss Mia Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man. Besides, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. Appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino, or White Boy. That's what that means, White Boy. His friend just called White Boy. I don't think that's a compliment you think it means. Play that funky music, White Boy. I'm the CEO, to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory! No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. You witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why did I tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may give big testimony. I can't let this guy set me apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Hope you have paid your peace to God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it's about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, reading to you, some papers by the window. Heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, big-haired man attacking them with long hair. That was not you, Mr. Lawyer. Come this way for once. He too was not arrested. Once the victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. But it was in passion that it was all over. Things according to you testify that I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprehend, I understand what is right by you. To the left, Jason struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change testimony to reflect this new detail. You ran to the left, and you gave chase. Unfortunately, Miss May said that the victim ran to the right. Wait right there! Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What is this? So the victim ran to the left. That direction directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. That's simple. You misheard her. I think not. The floor plans. Killer was here. Victim here. Victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. I've been running into a dead end. Would you find that odd? Oh, very strange. You did still run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe they just... Second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? He says right. Mr. White says left. Mr. Wright? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, it does not clear up the contradiction. One scenario that was conflicting conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime for the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime for the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fanco, of course. Specifically, he was standing here. The court where Mr. White was standing. Well, since he was the killer, he was standing here. This is where he was. Look, the victim ran for the door. He was watching from this point. He would appear to hint that she ran to the left. Please, there's no time for jokes and ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Well, duh. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Order! Out of order. To bring the rules of this courtship room be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rascallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, the goose seem a bit far-fetched. Why does so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer? What now? He's laughing? Clarity of the moment made me remember something. This apologize, Your Honor. Want to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your testimony. Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Mr. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. To left, please. Turn to left. That is what Miss May saw. See? You heard her twice. Don't you ever, Mr. Lawyer? That's obvious. This is such an obvious contradiction. Bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. This is another really obvious contradiction to the facts. I mean, this is an early game case, but still. This still was originally supposed to be the first case, so it explains why Turnabout Sisters is so easy. No. Died from a blow by a blunt object. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Another chance to him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely positively perfect? Faithful using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, it is for new testimony. Witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. He's confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. At least we can advise this one. Because on my side, no seeming on this one now, right? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. The next moment I saw Miss May run to the left. Touch her, but she stopped. Then she turned and ran for the door. With a single blow. Thwap! Thwap, indeed. Well, no, ready for examination, Your Honor. You see, this hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. What thing? Heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? That, the glass light stand. Right, when it fell. Phoenix, that is something you think striking you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Okay, of course. When I looked. Obviously, it was broken beyond all recognition. So, Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ooh! If you hadn't seen the broken pieces, you wouldn't have no idea it was a light stand. Well, exactly when was it you saw that stand? Answer the question. There's no obvious the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Right. That would be no problem, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo or a big problem here. The problem is this. Wait, let me make sure I have this straight. Glass light stand from the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. So, conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Wouldn't you have proof? I assure you, Your Honor, a person in the hotel not seen the stand before it fell. Look at this! Look at this photograph! These are the floor plans to see in the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. You're standing through the window of the office. This area you'll be able to see. Here! Well, the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gaywire Hotel as you claim, you could have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. No way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Must have been the moment it fell. The place you could see that from is inside the fake offices. Or did you have seen the crime when the murder took place? Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Sure, Your Honor. Miss Mia. Yeah, let's go to her first. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Do you confess to your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime, ergo. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! So explain the court what do you mean by this? Distinguished members of the court. Quite slightly confused. I'll try to explain. Don't like where the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered the secretary, Miss April May, to tap the office of Miss Fey. Have to. Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fey's office. Correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the fake office. Curse the light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain the report with this newspaper center. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. That Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. There was only one time Mr. White could see the stand, the very moment of the murder. But if you believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, now that Mr. White has been in the office well before the murder took place, and to place the wiretap, you'll see how he was stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix's theory is built. Wright's theory is built from a baseless conjecture of his. Mr. White, you will testify in court about this wiretapping. Give it to me. I feel faint. In September, the week before the murder, into the Fane Cole offices. I'd done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw his last light stand. So we saw that. This is how you're able to have fallen over by the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. White. God, what am I supposed to do now? Collect Phoenix. Damn it, there's nothing for you to press him on. Oh well. I wonder if I left something under them. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the fields of Miss Fey's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Was it really you that went to the office with Miss May? Undenied find fingerprints found several days ago were found at medical offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. I'm sure it's already check out those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us when we went to the Fane Cole offices. Why would you patent his phone? This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. The court is a detective agency of sorts. It's ability to protect client confidentiality. Why did you know something doesn't act as a light stand? Light stand has been entirely out of glass. It was quite astonishing because paying a lot of attention to me. Thing deserves attention, does it not? That was all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press on. Oh well. I thought I already pressed everything. May have to do it in a row without going to the end of the thing. Oh no! Don't tell me I'm running out of ammo! I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah! Finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Dak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, why don't you look at me? You're Maya? Did you know that fated women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you. Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. I never give up. You can't either. That's what I'm here to tell you. But there's time now, Phoenix. Now listen. Already won. Huh? You've never seen the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? Regular receipt. Looks like it's from a department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Last light stand. It for December 4th. December 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! What did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. And the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent, and I just have to prove it. Right. See update in the court record. Hopefully I will reconvene for the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It's offended, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry. I'm fine now. Then the story where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. Other than that's required now is to judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you. This is the last time I'll ask you. But Mr. Edgeworth has noted the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. And begin your cross-examination. And of course, they already explained to you how this they friggin' explained to you this contradiction. And they said, look, turn over the friggin' receipt. They already explained to you this contradiction, what you have to do, so, Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Oh, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? You can flip over a receipt? Your Honor, tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt? Well, glass light stand. Date of purchase. Why? That's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered a law club offices in the beginning in September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure. But I think you can't just be guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then resolve for the trial of. Not so fast, Mr. Wright. Eh? What? No way to warm us out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to defend his claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request that one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Petition denied. What? But the no trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed to tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. He's going to come up with, or just make up something. Jimmy showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. God, the witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite precision there, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Something I'd like to read to the court. And again, they should have tell you what to do. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sound strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, court finds the defense, or rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Woo! Apparently, according to Shutakumi, where that confetti at the end of the trial when you find the defendant not guilty is actually thrown by Gumshoe of all people. Who would have thunk it? That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations! You're lucky I was part of Fey. Yeah, both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. There's a lot to help me and Maya. Forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry, sure we'll meet again. Chief! Nothing Chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? See you later. Chief, my Mia! Being here is hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Oh, you should see your face. Mia! Talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her! I better use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and make me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? Means the office, this office. Someone said to help with the new Wright & Code offices, right? Better but me, Mia Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, second that, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry called you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Code offices. Gotta give a ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. That is a really heartwarming ending to this case. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. It's a great burger joint just on the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Alright. I didn't... Alright, now that this case is over, let's take the time for me to discuss my thoughts on this case. That's what I decided that I'm going to do at the end of every case. Spend the last bit of the last episode of it just talking about the case in general. At this same time, I'll talk about the first case as well, because I didn't do that with the first case. The first case, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. It's a really good introduction. The way it starts is really gets you captivated. And it does everything it needs to do as like a first case. A very simple first case, as well as help introducing Mia Fey. Now, this case, I have mixed feelings on, really. Turnabout sisters. Honestly, like, for the second case in the series, it's not bad. But, at the same time, I find the ending kind of disappointing. Like, Wright is built up as this huge threat that's going to be nearly impossible to take down. Yet, in the end, all it takes to take him down is turning over a seat. Like, the last two freaking actions you do to take him out are freaking given to you. You're told what to do. Like, Red White is such a disappointing, like, taking down Red White is so disappointing because it's so easy compared to how hard it was made out to be. I know this is only the second case in the game and the second case in the series, so they can't make it too difficult, but it just still feels disappointing, is what I'm saying. That's all. Anyways, I hope you come here next time to see Turnabout Samurai. This is Dementia Rules saying, ciao.